Today I just wanted to talk about some survival tips and just little things that'll help you along the way, and things that you can add to your kit if you want. So a lot of this is equipment. Some of it's just tips. Some of it is going to be a short video I filmed out in the desert a couple of months ago that I'll bring in. I filmed it with my phone, so it's not the greatest, but let's just get started. First thing I think that you should have along with a belt knife, just a regular pocket knife. And the reason for that is, you know, the whole mental thing. One is none, two is one. And it folds up instead of having to deal with something, you know, this long. You only have to deal with something half the length. And, you know, it's just a good backup to a belt knife. Okay. Another one is a ferro rod. This one I was in one of my other videos. It's a necklace. So if it's attached to your body, you'll pretty much have it wherever you go. So that's just like a sheath. Your knife can fall out, but your sheath will always be on your belt as long as you have your belt on you. This is a diamond sharpener. Okay, I have that in my kit. Again, it stays half the length of what it could be. So that's an upside. Another one is a whetstone. You could have a whetstone in your kit, and you can, if it's the right hardness, since your whetstone is shaving down slowly your knife to sharpen it, you can use that to start a fire. You can hit it on your blade and throw sparks, little ones, but you can still catch a fire with your whetstone and a knife if it's high carbon steel. Okay. Another one that I recommend is a bush pot. This one's a Pathfinder bush pot, but you can get there's one called a zebra pot. It's a zebra brand bush pot, and there's a video of a guy doing it. I can't remember who did it. But so I can't give him credit, but he takes a rock and puts his bush pot right here, and then he drives his truck onto the top and just lets it sit there for a minute. And so that's how tough some of these are. Like, you know, it's pretty thin steel, but you know, they pack a punch out in the woods. Another tip is using a bush pot. You put a piece of wood in here or a cross that goes all the way back, and you can turn your bush pot into a convection oven. So you just like put some bread in there, and the air will swirl around it, and you just leave that open, and the heat goes around and around, and it cooks the bread. So that's pretty neat.
How neat is that?
You know, one other thing that I don't have with me is a Bic lighter. You know, regular, you can get them at the dollar store. You can start a fire with a Bic lighter even if there isn't any fluid. You can just scrape off the plastic and then use the flint thing and get enough powder on there to light the plastic. So you always want a multi-use item, like all multi-use items in your kit, so that you can use them for multiple things. You might want to carry 2 of something, like 2 bandanas, so that you can use a water bottle and a bandana and charcoal and everything to create a water filtration system with 1 bandana, while you have another bandana around your neck to keep your arteries from getting tight when it's hot. You can just keep it on your head. It's a bandana. Use it for whatever you feel like. I will show a clip now about the cactus in the desert. So, hang on.
Film eating cactus.
Yeah. Here. Okay. You can eat that. So you just kind of. We already tried it, but you just cut one of the leaves off, cut all the spines out, and you eat it. Tastes kind of like lemons and kind of not, but it's interesting. Some other advice I would give is to buy a book. Buy a survival book or a survival guide of videos, and practice them. Because knowledge is power. The pen is mightier than the sword, right? So whatever's written down, whatever you can watch, whatever you can absorb into your mind will help you later on. Watch YouTube, because there's a lot of information on YouTube that isn't in books and isn't on videos, like DVDs, and it's free. All you gotta do is suffer through the ads, so hang in there. I think that's about all I got for this video, so I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. Hey, Tuck. Come here. Come here.